All right. What's going on, guys? What's happening, everybody? We'll wait for some people to get in here, and we'll definitely chat it up about crypto today. I know, we've done this is the third live stream, but I think I always like these times, in the market where things are exploding and just have conversations. I was over at I think Oscar Ramos's stream, and it's just always a good time to see um, a decent amount of people that are really, really interested in exactly what's happening with crypto. And I know we might not get any type of notifications that are going out because of the amount of videos that we have produced today and live streams that we produced today. Things have just looked up for crypto. Now, I think we're seeing maybe a little bit of a turn. We might not be seeing as much interest as we go later in the night, but you know, it's still something that we're excited about. And even just seeing the growth is just a whole nother level up. I think we are live on Rumble at this time. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. So yeah, I think we are live on Rumble right now. So that's good. And we're live on X. For some reason, I forgot the name. We're live on X. We're also live on Twitch, as well as we're live on Kick and YouTube. So thank you guys for being here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's see what's happening within the crypto market. We're gonna be staying here. I don't know how everybody else is gonna be staying here, but we're gonna stay here kind of all night. I always like doing these because it makes me excited, right? I'm a big fan of cryptocurrency, of investing, and this, after seeing such a large or long-standing bear market, you need something positive to go off of, and you need to be able to um, sustain that positivity. And the more interest, the more hype, the more people that are watching what's crypto doing, we can consistently see maybe that increase, maybe that movement with the crypto market. So yeah, we'll wait for some people to get in here. Currently, we have 32 people. So guys, hit that like button, get it up to like 30 likes, 40 likes. Just push it, as far as you can, and we'll see where that goes. Bought Lux Algo 2 days ago. Spent all day watching best videos on how to use it. I spent all day watching best videos on how to use it, how to use Algo. First three trades, killed it. Sounds great to me. Pepe going to the moon. Absolutely. Smash that like button. Thank you for smashing the like button. Someone said that you should start elbow dropping that like button. So over here, you get on the top ropes. You're a high flyer and you elbow drop that like button. Yeah, sorry, grammar was awful. No, you're good. I mean, it is, for me, 12 o'clock a.m. I'm sure for some people it's not really that late. But for me, it's 12 o'clock a.m. And technically, this is early because it is now officially the morning. Good thing is I don't have to get up with the kids tomorrow, so I technically can stream for as long as I want, as long as I can stay awake. And I think today, as you can see, maybe you could see behind me, I have a little bench set up just so I can do like shoulder presses and stuff like that. Keep myself awake, do curls, do some like lift some weights or something. I don't ever get a chance to work out because I'm always trying to work. So maybe that's something that we do within this stream as well. So again, thank you guys for watching wherever you're watching from. I appreciate it. But let's see what's happening in the market. What's going on, Ellie? How you doing? Let's see exactly what's happening in the market. I know we started to see maybe a little bit of a comeback. We started to see a pullback within the markets because maybe people are starting to go to sleep. They're starting to lose a little bit of interest within the crypto markets. But as we see a run up, we potentially see a retracement point. And The ultimate picture, the big picture of exactly where crypto is and where crypto has gone, it's inherently positive. Like the way that we've seen this for Bitcoin from the low all the way until where we got to this high. We hit like a $35,000 price, over $35,000 price. Pepe was making a move and all of that, and you saw the massive burn with Pepe. So we're going to continue with just having a chat about it and seeing what's happening within the crypto market. So again, hit that like button. So currently, let's take a look at what's happening with BTC and where it currently stands. So like I said, we're seeing a little bit of a retracement point at the current moment. We see it at 34.2, but it's even just absolutely fantastic to see it even break that point of 35 and to see it have that potential. A lot of times what we might end up seeing is within 4 o'clock in the morning, we might see a decent sized pump at that time, unless we see, an absolute full retracement. But either way, like I said, it's fantastic to see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of others have hit some of these highs that they haven't hit in a while. Obviously, you're not seeing the same level of growth across the market, but you are seeing various projects that are growing, pretty steadily. I believe someone knows something, and tomorrow we get an ETF approval and a God candle. Just my opinion. Well, that would be phenomenal if we end up seeing that, because again, I just want to see positivity. I'm sure everybody else does as well. I was waiting for Matthew to come on. I was on earlier. I was on from about 8:10 or something, all the way until about 10 o'clock. And then now I'm on again at 12, and I'm going to be going for a very, very long time. So whether you go to sleep, whether you're with me, whatever's happening, I'm going to be on here, and we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and things that are happening within the news. If you guys have anything that you want to share, feel free to share it with me on Twitter or on X. And, if you have any type of information on, things that I should see related to, the ETFs, related to Pepe, related to, meme coins, whatever it is, feel free to, hit me up over on Twitter or X. I get it confused. Sorry. I really want this to turn around, only because my 401k and retirement comes in next week. I want to buy more. Oh, okay, so you want to find an opportunity to buy. That's the issue that we deal with. Is a lot of times when we actually have the opportunity to buy, it's kind of too late to make those moves aggressively in there, and you start getting a little bit skeptical about how high it has run, right? Because you see, Bitcoin getting up to 35,000, that's over the halfway mark. The halfway mark for this would be somewhere around 33, 34, right? 34,000, seeing it at 35,000. It's over the halfway mark up to those all-time highs. Now, it can go a lot further, and we believe it can go a lot further for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But the point is that we need to get to these all-time highs, and getting to the all-time highs will be a retracement point, will be a resistance. So, yeah. Sorry, I should be wiping this because I don't want all these like can marks on my table. Guys, we have 85 people here. Hit the like button if you get a chance, so that we can get more people in here and continue this conversation and have more activity throughout the night. I want to be able to have hopefully hundreds of people that are here. And the like button not being the heart next to the chat, it being the like button that's below the video. So I know it can be confusing if you're used to, was it TikTok and all of that, but feel free to hit the like button below the video so we get that thumbs up, and we do it for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for your coverage. Well, thank you for your attendance. I appreciate it. That's what I try to do. I love talking about cryptocurrency, so why not, continue to talk about it here tonight. Elmo is chilling, but I think it still needs new liquidity / holders for a substantial movement. Yeah, I haven't seen where Elmo is, but yeah, I could imagine so. Pepe, bomb. From what I saw, right, they burned what, 6.9 trillion coins? 6.9 trillion, which is phenomenal, but the burn that they did is not something that's a consistent type of burn. It's like a one-off type of thing. So if I type in Pepe over here, you're gonna see that Pepe did a 6.9 trillion Pepe tokens worth $6 million have been burned. A new team of advisors has been brought on to guide Pepe forward. Uses for the remaining 3.9 trillion tokens attributed to the original team CEX multi-sig wallet for strategic partnership and marketing. Show a little more. Strategic marketing where's that at? Okay, opportunities are currently being explored. We look forward to updating the Pepe community to any future burns, movements, or uses of these tokens here on Twitter as we take place or in our official Telegram channel. So again, Pepe has burned quite a bit. You see 519K people that are following it, but they burned about 6.9 trillion tokens, 6.9 trillion of their supply, which is fantastic. And it shows that burns really do have an impact, but it's not something that's a consistent thing. It's a kind of a one-off thing. Still here. I just got on. It's 13 minutes on live. But I do feel it's found its bottom based off the current holders. Elmo, I think 38,000 maybe. You think it's going to then drop? Then BlackRock, more news. Then 46,000 by January. Yeah, like I said, I've said this plenty of times. We are at the beginning stages of the bull market. Even though we may be seeing a little bit of a retracement here, we're at the beginning stages of the bull market. And we were at the beginning stages when it initially hit, when Bitcoin initially hit 15,000 and was pushing up from that level. Like that's where the bear market kind of ended and the bull market started. But it wasn't something where it was a like full bull market, right? It was just like just regular increases over a certain period of time. Now it was with over a year that we saw this go from 15,000 up to 30, 35,000. And it did hit 30,000 multiple times. But as we saw it, run up and, it takes from December 2022 all the way until right now, literally like a year later, like we're seeing that bull market, and it's not something that's an aggressive bull market. It's way less aggressive, but now it's been a little bit more aggressive, a little bit what we expected in the end. Yeah. I'm going to start a poll. Make sure you answer that poll right there. Then we're going to move into another poll, but we'll keep that up for a little bit. Did you talk about XRP yet? I did not talk about XRP just yet. I had 3 videos to where I talked about XRP. But XRP is currently, at a level of about 55 cents. So 54, just below 55 cents. It's up 4.5%. In the last 7 days, it's up 11% right now, and we're on the road, right? I believe that as we start seeing these things that are going to kind of make individual positions like major catalysts, and then also or give individual positions major catalysts, but then also give the overall market that broader catalyst there to extend the entire market to a whole nother level. We could see the Bitcoin ETF and how far that's going to push it, the Ethereum ETF, how far that's going to push it, XRP, and the ultimate like settlement or judgment or dropping of all charges. That's where you start to see things really, really push up, right? So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're hoping for. Can you make a video on how to get into the Terra station to do proposals? Yeah, it's not difficult to get into Terra station to do proposals. Do you hold Terra Luna Classic? If you hold Terra Luna Classic on there, that's where you can do proposals. It does cost 5 million Terra Luna Classic in order to do so, which just increased like last month. So it does suck there because you have to spend 5 million in order to do it. However, you do get it back if it does go through. If it doesn't get no vetoed, if you end up getting even just a no vote, you still end up getting that back as long as it doesn't get no with veto. Because if it does, then you don't get that back at all. If it doesn't hit quorum, you also don't get that back at all. So I'm prepared this time around. That's great. Countries are waking up, taking profits, dropping just a bit. Yeah, you might be right. You have some countries that are sleeping, right? It's 12 o'clock. I would normally be asleep. And most people are probably asleep. And you have a little bit less interest that's going into it, especially around, kind of the US side of things. Like you think about it, a lot of the interest hovering around the this Bitcoin pump has been because of a lot of the U.S. decision making. It's not about other countries; it's about the U.S. decision making and whether we implement the spot BTF or ETF, whether we see the ruling come out on top for XRP. It's mainly around us. So if we have people that are sleeping, we have people that aren't investing. You have less money that's going into the market and maybe some more money that's coming out of the market with other countries that are like, what happened here? Let me go ahead and, take my profit because it looks freaking amazing. I bought, 2 Bitcoin and I now have an extra $10,000 or so. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to enter to answer the poll or hit the like button, please do so. So it does help out with the growth of the channel and all that. Let's see. Yes, I do have some. I got to make an effort. Yeah, so do you have some on Terra Station though, or on the Station wallet, or is it like in a different platform? I know I always want to make a difference because I want to submit the proposal, but the proposal doesn't it costs a lot now, and I'm also afraid of it getting, completely denied because of the fact that, maybe people just don't agree with certain things that I have in the proposal. You know what I mean? Let's see. Why is Korea so big on XRP? It's a good question. I don't know the full answer to that, but maybe we can look it up. In crypto circles, South Korea traders are infamous for pushing euphoric rallies on tokens. The so-called kimchi premium originates from the region where prices of Bitcoin on local exchanges can trade at a premium of as much as 30% compared to international counterparts. driven by local demand. That's not telling me why they're big on XRP. South Korea has an extensive track record of trading cryptocurrencies other than the top two by market capitalization, Bitcoin and Ethereum. According to Keiko, these digital assets often account for over 70% of the total South Korea trading volume, with XRP being the most popular altcoin in this region. XRP sustains demand in Korean exchanges. Let me scroll down here. Let me see. As reported in a recent survey, South Korea revealed the altcoin's popularity among Gen Z investors. Data showed that investors in the 20-year-old age group in South Korea only accounted for 175% of their total investment in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and their favorite altcoin was XRP, accounting for 20.7%. In similar exchange news, the Gemini crypto exchange announced in a recent tweet that its users can now earn XRP rewards via Gemini credit card. Okay. So it seems like, XRP is a major part of, Korean trading. So interesting, because I didn't know that until literally today. So it's Gen Z crypto. Anything on Gecko HQ? It's going up like crazy. I saw that someone said that earlier, and it might have been you, and they said that exact same thing. It's going up like crazy. I feel like maybe it's something that. So I don't know what it is because it's not popping up. Yeah, it's not popping up for me. So I don't know. If it's not on CoinMarketCap, I typically don't want to, dive into it because I have to really research it and look up to see what's going on. I don't want to just put anything on the screen, This always happens. I get some extra powder to dollar cost average into projects, and before it hits my account, a massive pump happens. Welcome to crypto. Is that what you said? Welcome to crypto. Yeah. I mean, welcome to investing, honestly. It's not even just about crypto. It's about investing. As soon as that happens, and the same thing goes for, like a massive bear market. You decide that you want to finally take out some of your positions because you're like, all right, well, I don't want to end up losing something. And then once you take it out, boom, a massive bull market happens. That's just how it works. It's like somehow they know that you are selling. You know what I mean? When there's so many other people that can sell as well. Gen Z crypto investors in South Korea are reportedly more keen to invest in altcoins, specifically Ripple XRP. Making too complex a proposal will almost always get rejected. Yeah. I mean, that's the issue, is that I want to make something that's not too complex. It's easy to understand. It just includes a lot of different things. That's where we end up hitting a wall where I feel like they shut it down. You know what I mean? I have it on a different platform rather than risk 5 million Lunic proposals. Rather than risk 5 million Luna proposals now, rather than later, we need to burn some. I would agree. I think we definitely need to burn some. I would love to see Terra Luna Classic burn as much as they possibly can.
Salamander obviously donated $5.89 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the Super Chat.
Thank you for what you do. XRP to $1 tonight?
XRP to $1 tonight. I can't say that it's going to hit $1 tonight. I feel like we have to see the movement for Bitcoin. We're seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum move. We have to see the news that's going to hit for that. And then I think once we see kind of that decision that's coming out of, the XRP or the Ripple versus the SEC, that's where we probably see more of that, where it translates to XRP. Because right now we have majority of the activity happening in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then you have like Solana and you have Pepe that's running because of the burn. And you have all of those things that are really moving. But you're not seeing that translate to Terra Luna Classic, to XRP, to really Shiba Inu too much. Yes, you're seeing green, but not as much. I appreciate the super chat. I really, really do. But not tonight. This is just the movement, the journey to get to that level of $1, because we already have seen that resistance at 95 cents. So pushing up to that level, breaking through it, that's what we want to see. Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate that. I love the talk to text, and that came through a lot faster. So I, sorry. Which Bitcoin miners are the best? Which Bitcoin miners are the best in order? I don't think Bitcoin mining is great at all. I don't even know what. I hate the fact that we're talking about basketball now. Should I invest more in a crypto or a Victor? I can't say his name. Yama rookie card. I don't know where you're investing in that at. Where can you find the rookie card? Is it on eBay? Because I would like to have his rookie card as well. I don't know what he's going to do when it comes to injuries and stuff, and hopefully that's not the case. But obviously he's a freak athlete that's like, plays like a guard, and he's like 7 foot something. Whoops. So it looks like right now his rookie card, just a regular rookie card. I guess this would be a PSA. What is it? PSA 10? So this is a Gem Mint 10. 2022 University best. There's a Gem Mint 10, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know about that. It's an Etsy listing. And that's a nice card and everything. And it's autographed. I mean, it is Gem Mint. I mean, that's something I'll have to look into, because I'm a fan of sports cards, and I feel like, obviously he's going to be amazing. Yeah, eBay. You see one on eBay, like signed, or what are you looking at? Just like a certain card? CRO just listed new coin Gecko HQ on its fire. Wait, is on fire. Not too keen with Shiba Swap. A use only exchange. Riot is the largest publicly traded mining company in the U.S. I had Riot for a little bit, but I didn't. I haven't held on to it in a while. I had it for like a while ago, but not now. What do you think of a Ben coin? I don't think anything of it. I'm sure there's maybe some conversations as to what it's all about and everything. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to explore it, because I feel like, if I see any type of opportunity in there, maybe a bad thing to some people, I don't know. I won't. And from what I've heard, and this is just what I've heard, not what I've looked up, it may not be the best situation for a lot of people that were already in it, and the struggles that they had. Problem with the current burning is the only burning on DEX liquidity. The only way to get a legit burning mechanism is on all exchanges to get some dev stability. some dev stability on the development level first. I agree, right? I think I think they're already taking like action when it comes to Terra Luna Classic, and they're already trying to create something there on the like exchange side, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like it needs support from all, and we need to have a full plan. Exchanges are not going to support a burn, right? If all we're going to do is pump it and dump it, right? That's what we're basically pitching them. Every time we're like, hey, increase the burn tax, because if you increase the burn tax or add a burn tax, well, then we can profit from it. Why would an exchange want to hear that? We're just going to sell the first chance we get. That's not what they want. They want to know that the project has long-term success. It's going to benefit their balance sheet. It's not about them getting the most out of it from the short term. It's about them getting the most out of it from the long term and being able to benefit their bottom line. And they could do that if they have a project that's long-standing, that actually has a use case and has a path to full recovery. We haven't seen that yet. Who's your favorite basketball player of all time? My favorite basketball player of all time, probably Kobe. I know I get a lot of heat for this, but I'm always talking about how Kobe is better than LeBron, and people are always like, physically, he's not better than LeBron. I'm like, yeah, physically, he's not better than LeBron. I think LeBron is a great athlete, a freak athlete, honestly, that can handle the ball. He's probably one of the first, basketball players that really changed, the position to like, you have a forward that's really bringing up the ball, that's playing point, a point forward. And obviously Magic being the biggest impact there, because he was 6'9", playing point guard. That's huge. But when it comes to just understanding the people that are around you, the only reason I don't really fully respect LeBron and his decisions is because without him moving to Miami, and I know this may not be a discussion for a lot of people, without him moving to Miami, he would have never won that first ring. It would have been a lot harder, would have been a lot more difficult of a mission for him to win that first ring. He couldn't build around him. He had to go somewhere to do it. Where you see Kobe, and he spent 20 years there. And, I feel as though that's the way that I feel about that. There's so much more that I can add to that, but that's my opinion. I really need you to do some research. Shiba Swap account holders are showing their tokens are lost. I need some serious feedback for this. Are you seeing anything on X about it? Like, because I want to look up something. Shiba Swap. You know what? Yeah, because X usually has a lot of information where if you search for it, Google just brings up articles. I got harem. I was wondering I thought that was a spider. Shiba Swap tokens lost. Maybe if I type that, it'll come up. July 2023 is. Let's look at the latest. I'm a Shiba. This is from October 4th. I'm a Shiba Army and Navy veteran. Lost all my bone tokens on Shibarium after earning on Shiba Swap last year. Been loyal to the ecosystem. Can't believe no dev will contact me about the glitch in Shibarium. I lost over 15k bone. You're bringing this up. I lost over 15k bone, and to my family, that's a huge loss. That honestly sucks. The WorldCoin project token lost over 40%. That's not what I'm looking for. Shiba Swap promised 500 pairs in 2021. It has 59. I I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Rip Shibarium, Satoshi, and his bone scam token um, are Shib killers. I honestly think everything that they've done for Shib in the back end it didn't help out Shiba Inu at all. You know, they just kind of took the community and said, look, follow us. If you follow us, we'll put you on the right path. We'll see Shiba Inu that runs to a whole nother level, all of this stuff, right? Giving us everything and telling us everything we want to hear. When in reality, every single step of the way, they lied to us. So it kind of hurt seeing that, because I saw the amount of people and the amount of businesses that were looking to build and looking to see the burns that are happening and see the use of Shiba Inu within, the coffee company, the gaming, the YouTube channels, all these different things. And we didn't see anything that they promised. We didn't see any burns. Let me bring this out because I can't see a damn thing. Damn thing. I'll pop this chat out real quick. And we'll increase the size of it because these screens are super far away. There we go. But I'm still going to need to increase the size of it. There we go. All right, so yeah, we got 102 people here and we got 76 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button or hit the dislike button, whatever you prefer. Definitely do whatever you want. Yeah. Let's see what's happening in the crypto market right now. See if it has come back even more or if it is kind of recovering. So we're now seeing this back up to a $1.27 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is 12% up, 12.3% up. It's at a 34.4 K price. We're also seeing, thank you for sending all of these emojis or whatever they are. Appreciate it. Let's dial it back a little bit. Let's dial it back a little bit on those emojis or whatever they are, emotes. I don't want to have to time you out. So let's just dial it back with what's there. I bought more Shiba Inu because of the devs. Nah, wait. I would have bought more Shiba Inu because of the devs. If they would have just done everything the right way, they don't understand how much they screwed themselves and they screwed the community. I know what they were looking to do was take the interest away from Shiba Inu and push it to whatever they're building. And if you push the Shiba Inu holders, the 1.3 million holders, to this ecosystem, you now have 1.3 million holders in various projects, and it looks like you're making so much money. It's growing to multiple millions of dollars worth of a market cap. But if you are not supporting Shiba Inu in the process, you're not going to see that, right? You could have done both, and that's what I don't understand. They're trying to take credit for Shib and discredit Shib in the same breath, and it doesn't make sense to me. They basically say, oh, well, it's not all about burns, even though the community is the one, we control what Shiba Inu is, not you. So if we want burns, then we get burns. I don't understand why you would think lying to the community and, telling us what we want to hear is, the right way to go. You know what I mean? It made no sense to me at all, because if they would have just burned And if they would have just supported Shiba Inu every step of the way with everything that they were doing, how many of us would have supported the ecosystem dev team? How many of us would have supported Shiba Inu and Bone and Leash and the metaverse overall? But instead, we were all skeptical as to how much you would end up burning from the metaverse land, how much you would end up burning from wellies, how much you would end up burning from this or that. It was I don't know, it was a bigger conversation and bigger topic of conversation that it just bothered me. It bothered the hell out of me. I would have bought more Shib because Satoshi is just the dev. He doesn't control Shib. So he used Shib. He used Shiba Inu's name for his projects. Absolutely. Used the name and the image. How much do you need to at least start making some profit off of Bitcoin? You can make profit with anything that you put in there. It's just the issue now is you're dealing with something that is currently at higher than 50% of the all-time high. So you're investing into something that's not saying that it's going to physically come back, because it might end up staying the course and, growing slowly. It all depends on the overall situation, but you can make a profit either way. I just think there's larger profits to be had in a lot of the altcoin market versus the just Bitcoin. What do you know about the dev? What do I know about the dev? I know nothing about him. I know nothing about what he did, but I know he doesn't control Shiba Inu. I'll tell you that. They should rename Bone the Shib Killer. They probably should, but they won't. I would have bought Bone Top. Good thing I didn't. Yeah, I mean, Bone had so much potential. I even said it. Look, Bone had so much potential where it could have went to a $2, $3, $4 price point. But, we saw the opportunity, but they took that opportunity away from us, not the creator. Michael, yeah, right. I don't like the saying on a need to know basis. When is the Jasmine coin lockup? It should be from January to March. That's the time frame. Their fourth quarter is different than our fourth quarter. What's an altcoin? It's anything besides Bitcoin. It's an alternative coin. You have Bitcoin and then you have the alternative. Honestly, I don't want to say, but the dev, what? Transparency is what we need. Satoshi is not giving it to us. I'm going to start calling him Riddler and the Shiba Inu coin the Joker. I don't know about that. It should start January 2024. It's between that, January 2024 to March of 2024. Another live? Yep. Just bought some Jasmine. Said, why not? Yeah, I currently have 1 million. So I'm happy with the Jasmine that I have. I'm a big fan. As you know. We have 90 people here. We almost have 100 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, do so. Get me to 100 likes. We only need 10 more. What are your coins you're looking at the moment? I'm loving Link. What are the coins I'm looking at? Typically, I really only look at the coins that I'm holding, but I can tell you from the different positions that I have mentioned as possible, chances to get into and seeing a lot of potential with. Caspa is one of them, and then H bar is also another one. And just to be very honest, I believe I made a purchase of HBAR already, but it's a very small amount. I wanted to make a purchase of Caspa, but I actually don't have the ability to make a purchase of Caspa from, I don't know what platform I would buy it on, which would have to be L Bank, and I have no money on L Bank right now besides my Zelda coins. So, I couldn't really buy Caspa, but I was thinking about it. You think this will have a good correction before the real rip? Do I think it will have a good correction? I think it will have a correction. Will it be a good correction? Well, that depends what your definition of a good correction is. But I think it will have a decent correction. It's always great to see healthy movement. You see the growth, you see the pullbacks, and the good thing is if it is hovering at up to 35, down to 34, down to maybe 30, high 33s, back up to 35. If we're seeing that fluctuation and that leveling out, average being around, let's say 34, then this could show that we have strength rather than just getting up to a point and then falling back down. So that's a good thing. So I believe we might be, consolidating for a little bit, and it looks like we already started that. Matt, what's your guess for the total lockup next year? Honestly, I don't know. I would say 10 billion, but you never really know. It could be 20%. It could be 5%. But either way, sorry. But either way, I'm not banking on the lockup, but I do see that as a potential point to see some growth. Prediction if BlackRock finalizes. I see a success in Bitcoin's future, at least a lot of adoption, right? Traditionalists are what we need in investing, as you have in crypto market, right? As you have traditionalists that are starting to move towards the market, you have a lot of the longer term holders, people that are looking to hold it for a year, 2 years, 20 years, and just hold on that ETF as it does grow. So, it adds a lot of money into the markets, of which I believe a lot of other people are going to be making those moves as well. Give me a second. Let me wake myself up a little bit and do like some shoulder presses. Go ahead and give me some questions and I'll go through those questions as well. But let me do some shoulder presses real quick just to wake myself up, which is going to be a long night, but we'll deal with it. I only have 15 pounds. I should have brought more. Do you think? Thank you. How's the Ethereum's future in your opinion? I mean, Ethereum's overall future is honestly, I believe, super bright, right? Because I understand Ethereum and everything that they moved to, they should have had a push to something way further, right? With the merge, that should have been a bigger impact. The fact that we didn't see that bigger impact because of the bear market that it was in, or the lead up to the bear market, it just wasn't something that I felt, amazing about, because like you see Ethereum's potential, you see what it could be for. And honestly, I look at Ethereum in the major sense, and I don't know if that will be the case, but I look at it as a level to where we can start really using that and accepting that for, more real estate purchases. As you see NFTs, you see those purchases of, either virtual land, so the land that we have online, or also physical land. So just think about this, and I've mentioned this plenty of times. As you have the metaverse, right? Metaverse, AI, all of that stuff. As you have the metaverse, I feel as though different companies, big companies, will create their own lands, their own metaverses, kind of like you having a GTA map, a Grand Theft Auto map, but you have your own, metaverse. It'll be with, like, say, Disney. It'll be the Oscar Ramos. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, I had to stop by your stream. I was like, I have to pull an all-nighter, so I'm pulling an all-nighter today. So thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. But when it comes to, where was I going with this? Lost my opinion. I lost what I was talking about. I think it was Ethereum. Oh, so when we look at like the metaverse, I feel as though you would have, like, say, Disney, how they have their parks. And yes, you can create a virtual experience online, but the more interesting piece is that everybody has their own plot of virtual land. And as you have a certain amount of land, as they have their plot, it creates an online store that you could potentially go to in the physical metaverse. Let's say if I do have where's my my Oculus? I don't know where my Oculus is, but if you do have your Oculus, and you can be able to use it, and or Quest, whatever it is, Meta Quest. So if you have that thing and you can use it physically walking around the park in this virtual setting, well, now you can go to these different stores and also go to the bank in there and change your funds into whatever cryptocurrency you would use. So I feel as though it would be huge. That would be big to see Ethereum being the main attraction in order to purchase land. And then when it comes to actually going through different transactions, you would use a Disney coin or whatever the actual cryptocurrency is. It's just like you using VC or points in, different games. So honestly, Ethereum could be a major component of, the more real estate market, virtual real estate, and, real estate, in my opinion. 100 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Do you mine any crypto? I don't mine any crypto. No. What's your opinion on ADA? Do you hold any? Yes, I hold currently 10,000. So if I go into my portfolio here, I do have 1,473. It keeps fluctuating and moving back and forth, worth of cryptocurrency on Coinbase. I do have some on crypto.com as well as on the DeFi wallet. I have like 86 or 87,000 CRO. And then I also have a $500, which has risen quite a bit, Kraken portfolio. So that's a big one. But I have 10,000 Cardano, 10,105 Cardano currently. And it's at a value of $2,848. And I see so much success within this, even at a value or a level of $1. That's $10,000 for that Cardano. And we've seen this at a much higher level. And that's with basically the same supply. So I believe this can go a lot further. And not only see $1 or $2, but you can see the level of $3 or so that this does get to, and that's like $30,000 right there. So yeah, I have about 10,000 Cardano. Hey Matt, what's your opinion on my neighbor Alice Coin? I have never looked into it. New to your channel, I love the content. Do you mind giving your opinion on Compound? So you're going to like my opinion on Compound because I am a huge fan of Compound. I like what Compound has to offer and different price points that it can get to. Compound has a very low supply. And the history of where we've seen this price at and where I believe we're going to see this price get to because of the amount of people that invest into it and the movement that you do see with that, those investments, you see a $371 million market cap at the current level. So, you seeing this grow up to a, $50 price point, you double that $100 price point, it's going to be below $1 billion. You can see this grow to a hell of a lot higher of a level. If we just look at the history of where this has been, it's been to a $4 billion market cap. So less than a $1 billion market cap gives you about a $100 price. and maybe definitely a little bit more than that, but let's just make it easy math. And then you see at a level of 4 of those, that's $400 that you're seeing that at from the level of $46, looking at about a 10x return on your compound. And that's not even the end of it. I believe that this can go a lot further with the limited supply that it does have. It has a total of 10 million comp. Again, this just shows me so much potential, so much growth potential and where it can get to. And again, this was a level of a $500 price point for compound and as high as an $800 price point. But I firmly believe that this can easily hit, $1,000 plus because of, all of the attention, the growth potential and what we have seen. Yeah, I definitely see that. But for the last year, or all history, I guess, it's down about 53%. But thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video if you have liked the video. Yeah, I hope GTA 6 incorporates crypto. I mean, I have seen that, right? I've seen articles on that, but it's not a given. It's not 100%. How you feel about Wall Street memes? Is this another Reddit account or is this a position? Pepe can burn, but Shib no. We've been lied to so badly. So it's not about us being lied to, right? Pepe technically has a team, right? For Shiba Inu, there is no team that can control Shib, but what they can do is burn around it. And what they should have done was burn around it. So this ecosystem that we put all of our trust into, that we said, look, you're building Bone, you're building Leash, the Metaverse, Shiboshis, partnering with John Richmond, Wellies, the game, the Metaverse lands that you're selling, launching the Metaverse, Shibarium, all of these things that you're putting out there, we believe in you. So give us what we want. Right? Give us the burns, give us the use for Shiba Inu. That's all we want. And every step of the way, we had to question this. That's the problem. And we put them in that leadership role. It's not saying that they are physically leaders and we can't take them out of that role. The issue is that we put them there because every time that they decided to bag on a project, bag on a business, this cat is walking through my microphone for some reason. Why do you do that? I don't understand. Every time they decided to bag on something, we supported them bagging on that business or that company, whether it was me just creating content about it, trying to keep the hype going and also burning off 400 million Shiba Inu overall. Like, why should we fight somebody trying to burn and consistently burn and finding a way to do it every single time, right? Why should we fight that? You had the coffee company. They wouldn't support any company outside of what they wanted to build because they didn't want anybody to gather any money from what they're doing without, paying to use the name and likeness, even though they didn't own anything, right? So with the coffee company, with a bigger entertainment, that's why they left. So all of these things that we created as a community was kind of pushed to the back burner, not even to the back burner. It was pushed off the stove completely. It was put back in the fridge, right? And they were cooking with grease, cooking with Crisco, and they didn't do anything for us. So we trusted them. That was the problem. And we honestly are still waiting to trust them because I see videos, no offense to Claybro or anybody else that puts out videos, but you can see that the most videos or the most views that you get within a Shiba Inu video come when you're saying Satoshi's back or Satoshi's doing this or, this person's doing that. That's the only time you get any type of views. If I put out a video saying Satoshi's back, we're going to see burns, boom, 10,000 views. But if I say we need to do this in order to see a hell of a lot of burns, it only gets maybe 1,000, 2,000 views. And it's because people associate Satoshi with Shiba Inu. And that's how it will be for now on. So Pepe, yes, has burned. It's not a consistent burn. It's a a burn of a larger portion, but it's not going to happen all the time. I watch Claybro too. He's always positive. He is a positive guy. Yeah, I like his content. Sometimes I sit there and watch him in his live streams. Sometimes I haven't been in his live streams in a little bit, but that's the way that Shiba Inu works right now. It's not about him. It's about the way Shiba Inu works is about being overly positive gets the views, being even a slight bit negative, you don't get anything. So I take that risk and I continue to push the fact that I don't want this ecosystem team controlling anything or even thinking that they control anything. Honestly, that woke me up. Give me a second. Let me do like 10 more. I need to get like heavier. I got to go upstairs and get like heavier weights for really quick. But I'll do these and then I'll go get a heavier set. I gotta look at myself. Wish I had a mirror. Kleber was cool. He also thinks the same about Shibarium. They suck, and so does Bone. Yeah, exactly. Kleber was where I heard about you from Richie's Plain Talk. Well, I appreciate that. Um, I actually saw that Richie posted a video. I haven't seen him in the lives in a while, and he's creating his own content. That's amazing that he's doing that. And I definitely support what he's doing. I love YouTube, and I'm sure he likes YouTube as well. With today's pump, how's the Kraken project performing? It's performing pretty well. So right now, as you can see on the screen, it's currently at $531.43. So it is performing pretty well. Majority of those gains came in Arbitrum. That's up about $4.49, I believe. So it's definitely up to a higher point. Richie's Plain Talk told us Clay Bros about your channel. So here I am. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully it's everything that you thought it was, that you dreamt of it being. What time is it for you? It is 1 a.m., 1:02 right now. Hey, Bree guy. I don't know what that means. Wall Street Memes is a position. They dropped a crypto casino. That's good to see. I don't want to just bring anything up on the screen right now. But we can definitely go off to the side and check it out a little bit. I do want to buy a Victor Wembanyama, the rookie card. It looks like this is a draft auto inscribed orange 4 out of 5 card that's worth $124,000 used on eBay. And it is a Gem Mint 10. I don't even know how they get a Gem Mint 10 of everything. But it's his draft card. I would not pay $124,000 for that. People are jumping the gun on this. To pay $124,000 for that, there are NBA players that are in the Hall of Fame that have signed cards that aren't worth that much. Why I understand he may be a freak athlete. He may be like, considered the next LeBron James, but they said that about a bunch of other people. And yes, he's honestly is a freak athlete, but there's no way that I'm paying $124,000. I'm waiting on the cooldown and then I'm striking. Yeah, I mean currently what are we seeing? A 1.26, 1.27? 1.26 up 8.4%. We're seeing this at a level of $34,435. Ethereum's at the 1800 level again. It's great to see. XRP is very, very close to 55 cents at the moment. Solana is around 31 and a half cents. Cardano, 28 cents. Let's look at the largest movers. So Pepe is up 26% at the moment. Seeing Mina, that's up about 54% in the last 24 hours, which is fantastic. 32% in the last hour, honestly. So that looks great. If we look at things that are trending, yes, we're going to have Bitcoin, you know, Pepe, Solana, XRP, or Ethereum, XRP, Shiba Inu, basically everything that you want to see that's in my portfolio, you're seeing there. Get the Spurs one. That's numbered rare. Like $2.55, the Spurs one. Let's see. Victor, $14. Hmm. I threw out all my cards. They're pretty valuable. Not the sports cards, but the Magic Gathering Series 1. Interesting. I've been trying to get the Disney playing cards. I have one pack of the Lorcana cards, and I wanted to get a booster pack and just putting it to the side and let it sit in a box somewhere. Maybe not a rug. A big sell though. What if you did get outside of the chart? Wait, what info did you get outside of the chart? Oh, you're talking to Bull Run Ready. I don't even know where that person is. Like 1 out of 100 or something like that. Yeah, I'll have to check. I'll have to keep looking because I would like to get one and I would like to continue to grab rookie cards and stuff. It's always fun. I like collecting. If you don't know, I have Funko Pops. I have very valuable Funko Pops. Um, so I collect those, but playing cards or sports cards take up less space. But they're also very difficult to get the cards that you actually want. Um, Claybro said, it like Brie guy. Wait, my chat name was Brie guy, Bry guy. Claybro said it like Brie guy. I had to stick with the name. Okay, so it's supposed to be Bry guy, but it's Brie guy. Is that right? So does this mean you're going live in the morning? Does this mean that I'm not going live in the morning? No. You know what this means? As I'm going live right now, you want to take a guess of what it means? Crypto.com, Raul. Do you collect Pokemon cards? I have some. I don't collect them. I wanted to, but they just got too expensive to gather. I was talking about Safer Room. Yeah, they took a big dump today. Well, that sucks. I've been getting tagged in Safer Room stuff for a while. cards are in crazy scams nowadays. A down and overpriced, overprinted industry, sort of. Pokemon cards, they're definitely getting up there. But I mean, when you have only a certain amount of, first edition cards that you can have, like that's makes them rare. Where can you see Pepe going from here, Matt? Where can I see Pepe going? Pepe could possibly be could be the next um, meme coin to actually blow up. And I mean like multiple billions of dollars in the bull market, because we haven't seen Pepe in a bull market. We haven't seen Shiba Inu's full potential. I don't know if it will be worth more than Shiba Inu, but definitely being that third on the list type of option, and maybe passing Shiba Inu, very briefly, and then coming back down to a reasonable level. So maybe seeing Pepe around 40 or 50 billion, and seeing Shiba Inu up in the level of 60, 70 billion, honestly. You collect garbage pail kids? What is that? No. Yes, Matt, I got you. I enjoy crypto blockchain content like live streams a lot more. So crypto.com, Raul, that means that the reason why I'm going live right now is because I'm going live, and I'm going to be live all through the night. I'm not actually going to sleep. Um, Staying awake, seeing what the market does, seeing if we see a larger push within the market. But yeah, I'm going to be awake all night. You can ask questions and get responses, not from just one person, but the whole viewing audience. It's true. Garbage pail kids? I have those. I don't even know what those are. Damn, I don't remember garbage pail kids. Wait, you don't remember garbage pail kids cards? That's OG, and they were an answer to Cabbage Patch Kids. Now I have no idea. I bought the Pokemon cards dirt cheap in the mid 2000s and sold them on eBay for cryptocurrency investing funds. I mean, that's not a bad option as long as you got a good price on them. Give me 1 second, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm gonna go upstairs and get some heavier weights. All right. So, thank you guys for waiting here with me. But I needed the best way that I can stay awake is by actually working out. So as I get a couple of workouts in, we'll be good. We'll keep moving. We're not going to get tired. And we're also going to get a little bit of an exercise in, which I haven't had in a while. But Let's take a look. Matt, what time zone are you in? I'm in Eastern time zone. It's currently 1:13 a.m. right now. And I'm hoping that within like at 4 in the morning, we'll see things really push up. It's currently at a $1.27 trillion market cap as you look at everything. Up 8.7%. Bitcoin's at 12.47% up. Pacific? No, Eastern Standard Time. The birth certificate, sorry, not green card. Matt, what time zone are you in? You still in Lunic? Yes, I'm still in Terra Luna Classic. I still have my Terra Luna Classic here, which I have 1,000. That's in my regular wallet. And then I have, it says 4,700, but that's not accurate. I don't know why it doesn't really give you an accurate figure of exactly how much you have. I'm Pacific. So you're basically at like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, right? Any thoughts on Blaze token, rug pull? I mean, I don't know what it's all about. I believe it's still running, right? I believe he's doing stuff. Wasn't that created by Levi or Crypto King? Yeah, 10:15 p.m. Must feel good to be 10:15 p.m. That's typically I go to sleep at like 10:30 and I wake up at like 4:30 to get ready for the day and start my live streams and all that stuff. But it looks like today what's going to happen is I went live starting at 12. I'm going to go all the way until probably like 7 or 8 o'clock. Maybe even longer than that. Might even go to 10. I don't know. I might even go to 12. I might go until 12 o'clock a.m. the next day. I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that. Matt, can you please take a peek at Mina for me? Can I take a peek? I'll take a peek in a minute. A minute. That didn't work. I lose all credibility. Impossible. I got dad jokes for days. What's orange and rhymes with a parrot? A carrot. So Mina is currently at 62 cents, almost 63 cents. It's up 52% on the day. We're seeing $102 million worth of volume, up 753% in volume. That's pretty damn great. Again, seeing this at a $619 million market cap, which it has just risen to that. It was at a 470. So seeing this rise in such a to such a high price is absolutely fantastic. But it also keeps me away from any type of FOMO into it, any type of buy into it. But it looks like it has a ton of markets available, a ton of larger exchanges. So there's no, rug pull issues or situations like that. I honestly have never heard of this position. This is the first time hearing of it. But let's see. Does it give me a breakdown of what it's all about? A Mina protocol is a minimal succinct. I don't even know how to say that. Blockchain built to curtail computational requirements in order to run dApps more efficiently. Or yeah, that's what that says. Mina has been described as the world's lightest blockchain since its size is designed to remain. I probably need to make this a lot bigger. Is to remain constant despite growth in use. Furthermore, it remains balanced in terms of security and decentralization. The project was rebranded from Coda protocol or Coda to Mina in October 2020. I mean, just to give a little bit of a perspective, exactly what I'm feeling about it, it looks like there's popularity within it. And you're seeing about 15.55% volume to market cap ratio, which is absolutely phenomenal, seeing $100 million in volume. But again, this looks like something for me when I look at, let's say, a year's worth of history that is really just starting to pick up. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it or you can't see an opportunity in it. I physically wouldn't touch it because it has grown so much. But if you are already in it, you may, think about starting to make some moves. It is up 16%. But you start looking at it when you are finding ways to make moves because you really only have that one peak. And if you look at all history, this has shown that it could go a lot higher to a $1.7 billion market cap versus the $1 billion market cap that it was at here. But this could be creating lower highs and, kind of flattening out these lows. So it may create, you saw this double touch point. So it's making me think that we may see a break of the $1 billion mark as long as we see positivity there in the markets. Yo, Matt, you play Steam games? I don't. I work nights, so this is my morning. This is my morning time. So this is when you usually are awake and trying to check the crypto markets and everything there. Don't mean to show, but I value your perspective. When I go offline, you may want to check Wall Street memes out. I definitely will. I have it jotted down already just to give it a look. But it just all depends, right? I might not even get to it, and I want to be honest. If I don't, I'll let you know. But what's going on here? Whatever you do, don't cut into golf time. I tried golf. It's no fun. Golf is really fun. See, what you have to do is you play around and you hit some good shots, and then there's always that one shot that gets you to come back. If you don't hit any shots that get you to come back, you gotta try it again. Just try it one more time. Once you get that good shot, you're gonna feel like, yeah, I have to. My brother was playing golf with me. I taught him, a couple of things and, helped him out with his short game and stuff like that, which I'm not the best, but definitely better than a beginner. So when he was hitting the ball, he hit one off the second tee and it went pretty far and it felt really good. And it's just like you're swinging as hard as you can. And that for him was like the only thing he needed to come back, because everything else wasn't really clicking for him, but he still was able to absolutely destroy it off the tee. He played baseball, all his life, but he kept letting go of the club like he was playing baseball. And I was like, keep your hands on the club. It was just funny, but it was fun. I thought I heard you say you were an accountant. If so, how did you like it? It wasn't bad. I was a junior accountant for an urgent care business. And then I also moved into that senior accountant role within that same company. And it was great, going through all of the different stuff. If they don't have great software, it does suck. And if they don't have a system to account for everything beforehand and you have to implement something or create something, that also sucks. But once you actually create a process and build a process for yourself, it does feel really, really good. And obviously you don't want to mess up anything. But yeah, it's not bad at all. I liked it. I liked being a senior financial analyst a lot better because I feel like you're creating like dashboards and different things to tell you what age you have for customers, or for patients, and all the different metrics that you want to know, the demographics that you get. Yeah, just reverse time. So 10 p.m. is like 10 a.m. for me. Mina is crap. Is it? Wait, you work nights, but you're here? Sorry, just wondering. Can you look at Marathon Digital Holdings? Maybe in a little bit. Patrick Collier, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. That's the first member in a while. Can you look at, I read that. Solana is king. Solana has been moving quite a bit. What did I miss? Why is crypto market up in a red October? So the crypto market, apparently it's surrounding the ETFs and the potential approval very, very soon, like insanely soon, like maybe tomorrow, like that type of soon. And that's where you see that kind of stemming from. But you also have the XRP news, and Bitcoin's just reacting to everything that's just Bitcoin related, and Bitcoin's up about 12% right now, 12.18%, and the total market is up by 1.27% or 1.27 trillion today. It's up to 1.27 trillion. Hey peeps, can anyone do me a favor and tell me how you feel about Tesla? Tesla, Novavax, and Marathon Digital Holdings. Oh, Patrick, thank you you've been a member for 9 months. I appreciate you being a member for so long. I appreciate you being, part of the team over here. It means the world to me. I'm going to quickly, my eyes are starting to get a little tired, so I'm going to quickly just throw up these 25s real quick, and then, we'll get back on here. My shoulder was cracking. I'm pumping the air with you. Well, thank you. 10 more. I just need to stay awake. And I think working out does help me stay awake just a little bit. It gives my body a little bit of energy. And yeah. So thank you for, I guess, renewing your membership and being a member for 9 months. I appreciate it. Nice. Keep it pumping with the crypto. Again, let's see if we have any other news that's happening in the crypto market. See if we got anything big. A wild few minute drive, Bitcoin above 35,000 as the ETF excitement starts. This comes from CoinDesk. Appreciate you, brother. Help me get my start. Well, I appreciate you being here, and I'm glad I could help anybody with anything, because it's always great to get people started in investing, because investing really, making your money work for you is what everybody wants. And if you could find the right way to just get started, or just the little nudge to get started, that's all you really need. Have a great night, Matt. It's past my bedtime. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. You have a great night as well. So currently, for CoinDesk, it was exciting enough for crypto observers when Bitcoin BTC topped 31,000 on Monday, and then its price went straight up late in the day. Bitcoin took out 32,000, then 33, 34, and finally 35,000 in a few minutes. Perpetual contracts listed on Binance's exchange almost topped 36,000. $36,000. The original cryptocurrency was back at levels last seen in May 2022, before the Terra Luna, Three Arrows Capital, Genesis, FTX debacles turned the mood so sour that BTC approached 15,000, and the very survival of the industry was, to some, called into question. But the mood has improved markedly, fueled large by prospects that Bitcoin ETF, which promoters say it will make dramatically easier to buy BTC, potentially huge, broaden the pool of potential investors, are on the way. Grayscale, let me go ahead and get out of this. Grayscale, which like CoinDesk is owned by Digital Currency Group, runs the biggest exchange traded Bitcoin product at the moment, but it's structured as a trust, which has shortcomings. The the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission rejected its attempt to turn the product into a more appealing ETF, but a court recently blasted that rejection, and the SEC isn't appealing. Boosting the odds, Grayscale will get itself an ETF. And BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is high on Bitcoin's prospects and has its own Bitcoin ETF application in the SEC, as do other conventional financial firms. We're hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink recently told Fox Business. Fink put crypto in rarefied company during the interview, saying it will be another haven asset for investors similar to U.S. Treasuries, gold. I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality, he told Fox Business. And I think that's what a lot of people assume that it will be. Michael Lopez, thank you for becoming a ProFits member. I appreciate that a lot. And that's that high level, that membership, to where you become a ProFits member. I made that like profits, but you have a ProFit, especially with my brand and everything. I really like the design, but I just never really, I haven't kept up with everything. I still have my merch though, if you guys like it. I just showed up on the website, Depository Trust and Clearing Corp, a key marketing utility in the U.S. that processes all securities transactions. A normally boring page showed the prospective security with a unique ID known as CUSIP, something all manner of stocks, bonds, and other assets get. Its appearance on that page doesn't mean that the ETF has been approved, but the fact that BlackRock has gone this far in its prep work certainly indicates optimism. All parts of the process of bringing ETF to market, Bloomberg intelligence analyst Eric posted on X. So obviously that tells you that you may see, we are closer and closer to the markets, closer and closer to the ETF approval. And that may be absolutely huge for the crypto market. We've seen that. Michael Lopez. I don't know if that's going to come through and you'll hear the text to chat. But thank you for the $20 super chat, and thank you for becoming a ProFits member. I appreciate, all the people and their support, and especially, obviously super chat support. I appreciate it so much. So thank you. Let's celebrate their first super chat on the live stream. This is your first super chat on the live stream. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for becoming a member. Again, it doesn't go unnoticed. I greatly appreciate it. Patrick, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships here. Looks like M. Kriegs was gifted a membership. I'm waiting for the text to speech to show up, because it shows up and should say something.
Michael Lopez donated $20 through Super Chat. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for all you do. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I try to do the most that I can. I love the appreciation that you guys give me, whether it's by, you know, memberships, super chat, gifted memberships, subscribing, supporting other channels, other avenues that I have on YouTube. You know, I appreciate all of you guys for being here, for sticking around with me, asking questions, and making the live streams just so entertaining. You know, it means the world to me. So today the evidence came out with the agency listing. So Telegraph, fat fingered intern was 100% accurate. So you think the Telegraph article wasn't supposed to be released that way, and that's what you're saying? Because I thought it was just like a blatant like miscommunication, but maybe you're right. It's not a bad point. What do you think about Jasmy and Dent? Jasmy, you know I'm a big fan of. I think Jasmy is going to have a lot of success in the future. It's just whether we're going to see multiple, you know, tens of billions of dollars worth of a market cap. It would be phenomenal, but if we do see it, you know, obviously I'll be happy. Dent, though, I don't know if I've ever seen that. Maybe I have. Currently sitting at ranked 315th in market cap. It's currently at $70 million with $2 million worth of volume. If we look at how this is run, it's up 7% in the day, 11% for the week, 16% for the month, and it's down 13% for the year. If we look at all history, we really are seeing this at these lower levels. So honestly, if you're looking for something just based on the chart, it could be something that plays out your way and seeing, you know, maybe some higher market caps. The only issue is that you're now looking at it basically fully diluted there. It seems like you added a bunch of dilution. I feel very jittery because I'm drinking, I guess, this. I need some water. Oh, right here. Patrick dropping memberships. Yes, he is. Thank you. Yes, me, please. Free membership. Patrick, let's see. Do you like Luna as well as Lunic? So I like Lunic. I mean, Luna, I have it over in my Kraken portfolio because it was there to purchase at those lower levels, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, just because I feel like Terra Luna Classic shouldn't have been abandoned to create that. It should have been supported to restore Terra Luna Classic rather than create something new. So I'm not really the biggest fan of Terra 2.0. Once seeing the wallet of mine go beyond my initial investment, I have to say that guys like you, Claybro, and Oscar Ramos convinced me to hold. Well, on my own, I will, because I believe in crypto. Yeah, I don't want to ever convince people to just hold their position. What I want to do is convince people to do the right thing depending on their strategy. If you are not building a strategy, if you don't have a strategy spreadsheet, which I want to make my spreadsheet a little bit better, but if you don't have a strategy spreadsheet kind of like this, where it breaks down all of these different things and gives you an understanding of what the market cap is, how much you'll end up making, and just net profit. If you are not building a spreadsheet like this or have any type of spreadsheet like that, I feel like you need to have one. You need to build one, and it's all about your exit plan, what you decide to do in the end. Seeing one while I go beyond my initial investment, I have to say, okay, so yeah. Yeah, it's all about, like I said, you understanding what your strategy is. And I think there's a lot of people that do a great job of that. I have over 10,000 XRP. Do I need more? Depends what you want. I mean, you could see what my exit plan is. I have XRP right here. That's on the screen. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I have XRP right here on the screen, and you could see where my targets are and what I'm deciding to do, and even holding 100 in the long term. Seeing about $132,000 worth of, gains, I'm okay with that. It's not literally life changing, but it could be something that does have a large impact on life. Woke up this morning, and I guess yesterday morning, and sold a big portion at 30,287, and then screamed all day as I watched it climb to 35K and waited for the dip to get back in. Yeah, that's the risk you end up paying. I mean, there's a lot of people that have predictions out there that say, look, Bitcoin's going to come down. It's not going to pass, 33K. It's not going to pass 35K. All of these other things. I've seen it. And those people that have stated this, that said, look, Bitcoin's not going to run, are either silent or they're still denying it. And they're saying, well, it's going to come back. It's like, well, it doesn't matter if it comes back. What matters is the fact that you said it would not get up there. Because currently having 5,000 XRP would be about $5,000 worth, right? So I think honestly would be a massive impact, because I currently have only 2,000 or $1,000 worth. I got to get 3K in the next 2 days to pay my car off, or they will take it, because there's the 3K straight up that's left. You gotta pay off the whole entire car at this point. What is your loan up, or like, I don't understand that. Or were you like behind on it, so then you just have to pay the whole thing? I'm getting seriously tired, guys. I thought I would be able to stay up easily, but maybe I should just call it quits and then start my live stream. Uh, or I mean, it's already 2 in the morning. What's good with coffee break? I don't drink coffee. I feel jittery. I usually am good with this, with Prime, but I feel jittery right now, so I'm not drinking anymore. Um, you know what? Maybe I could get like a Pop Tart or something. What's going on with the 800 million USTC wallet that was supposed to be blacklisted? What is going on with it? Have you seen anything that's happening with it right now? Let's go to 800 million. This was 9 hours ago. I do say something if the 800 million are lost, 9 billion will remain from this amount. Burn 30% of the tokens from all wallets, that is. Everyone has 100,000. Blah, blah, blah. We're talking about USTC. Alert. The Terra Luna Classic community is in the process of voting on a proposal to reverse the blacklisting of wallet containing 800 million USDC. This was 10 hours ago. Some developers and validators are concerned that this proposal could negatively impact the blockchain. So that's where we stand right now. I saw someone post about it on Twitter, and they came with the code for it, but not sure when it got implemented. Listen to your body. If you have rain available as an energy drink that will keep you up, zero sugar, 0 calories, packed full of energy, Pop Tarts will slow you down because of the sugar. That's true. I just need something that is going to like give me some fuel, because this energy drink is making me super jittery right now, and I feel like I'm moving around a lot. Like my body is just keeps going like this. I don't need that. I love hearing that people dollar cost average and hit some coins. I told them about Caspa. I hit a major gain for my bro. Took 500 in Caspa. May gains were and wait into Caspa, and gains were great into 104K. That's fantastic. Or you're saying into his 401K? I don't know, or 104K plus. Hey mate, are you now understanding a bit more of what I was trying to say in the last live stream about XRP? This is huge. This is huge if Ripple can pull uh, this off. Yeah, yeah, I totally am understanding, um, and that's what I've been trying to say. I would love if Ripple can pull off what they're trying to pull off. I feel like um, it really all depends, though. I mean, technically, um, I'm trying to think of where it was coming from, because I think I had like a couple of things that were they were trying to tell me certain things. I can't remember which one it was, but for some reason I might be blending people together. So I don't want to do that. First of all, let me go and get some sort of nutrients, and we can figure that out. $500 gains were $500 gains were 104K. That's huge, absolutely huge. I have to get going, man, but keep up the work. I will try to check in later on. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Has Sol fixed their surging problem? Not 100% sure. It's January 2022. I need something that's the latest. NFTs are a problem added to Sol and Atlas surging. He said pray for his cat when people lost money in Luna. I was heated. I remember I bought Luna watching you for. I remember when I bought Luna watching you for one. Then I watched you the next morning talk about your cat, and my bread was gone. Are you kidding me right now? Rich Town, are you kidding me right now? Are you joking? Are you joking at this point? Or I don't understand. It's like, are you actually concerned about? You're saying, oh, because I said pray for my cat and you lost money. I just want to know but like, what's the joke? LOL, what's the joke? I just want to know what's the joke. Is there any joke? Because if there's not, you can get the hell out of here. Because I don't know what your problem is. Like you're asking about something that's near and dear to my heart, and you're saying you're like, oh well, screw this guy, right? Is that literally what you're saying, and what what I decided to talk about during that day? That my cat was going through literally the one person, or technically that one animal that was a part of every single stream. All right, whatever. I'm not even gonna get heated. I'll just hide you on the channel. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. So I'll leave that alone. Understand that when I talk about investing and I talk about stocks, I talk about crypto, I hope that people gain something from how to invest, how to trade, and how to profit in the end. It's not about people profiting or profiting off of just copying my trades. That's not what it's all about. And if I have something that I'm going through, Ritz and cheese, no. If I have something that I'm going through and I lose technically a member of my family, that doesn't mean that you come on here and talk about it and say like, oh, how's the cat? How's everything going? Like, obviously you knew what would be a trigger at this point, but whatever. Just pisses me off a little bit. I'm not really wasting my time. I'm done with it. But Just wanted to say something. Okay. So I need to make sure that the noise gate is up because for some reason you have a. I wanted to make sure that as I move away from it, you won't hear anything. What are some reasons why XRP is moving? Why I'm moving this slowly? It's because we're not seeing the major news that is triggering XRP to run. It's just moving because of Bitcoin, right? Moving because people want to invest in the crypto market because when Bitcoin moves, everything else eventually does move as well. So if you had to choose what your top cryptos are, if I had to choose what mine were, top 5, CRO is definitely number 1. And then it starts to be a mix up, right? You have Jasmine in there. You have Terra Luna Classic. You have, I can't think, XRP. And honestly, I still would keep Shiba Inu in there because I feel like Shiba Inu still has, that push to it, still has the drive and has the amount of, the larger community with it as well. So has the SEC approved the EFT? For the most part is what we're assuming that that's the case, right? But we still don't have that official statement that things have been approved. It's just like kind of, well, this is here, so it makes sense that it would be officially approved. Don't mess with our fuzzy friends. Claybro has a chipmunk. You have cats. What's your cat's name? So, I have one cat now. I have just Daisy. Carl passed away earlier this year. So that's where that was coming from because I had a struggle that was going on with my cat and I dropped him off at the vet. They said that it would just be a routine look and that he seemed like he would be okay. And then they basically said, look, we're gonna have to put him down. We recommend that we put him down, and that's where that kind of came from. So he was the one on the live streams that had he was on the live streams that had Carl's calls and had his own picks and all that stuff, and now he's gone. So yeah. Had him for 7, 8 years at this point. And Daisy's still kicking. She's somewhere around. I don't know where she is. Daisy? I don't see her. Oh, she's on the couch over there. um, is that the same with the meme coin Gecko HQ? It's up like 500%. Not trying to push it, just curious. I can't find that. I've tried to find it on CoinMarketCap, and no, I don't know. Is just the beginning. Yeah, I think honestly it is just the beginning. The crypto market. How high can Pepe market cap go? Honestly, like I said in a different prediction, I believe that Pepe can run up to a level of, maybe a 30, 40, 50 billion dollar market cap. Honestly, it could find a way up there. I'm not saying that it will. I'm saying that it could, because Pepe has the strength to be, a successful meme project, but we haven't seen the overall build, the overall push in the bull market. And I think Pepe will be a major part of that, honestly. While you see Dogecoin and Shiba Inu still have those major impacts, it'll probably pass Shiba Inu briefly, and then we'll see it come back. So do you also do golfing videos? Yes, I do. I have a whole golfing channel. Where, let's see, let me go to, yeah, if you click on my channel and you go to this channel here, so you click on my name and you go over to my channels, you'll see everything that I have. So I have a golf channel. I have a Matthew Perry 2 channel, which I upload cryptocurrency videos and stuff on. So if I click in there, you'll see a couple of videos like AMC and HBAR, talking about HBAR, and I called Coinbase and exactly what would happen in Coinbase, or obviously talking about AMC or different dividends, whatever it is. I'm finding a way to talk about it. But that's over there. But like I said, I also have my golf channel, which has a bunch of different content where I'm trying to break 90. In multiple situations, multiple places. Typically, I am breaking 90. These last 2 outings that I did have were the worst rounds of golf I've ever played in my life. But I also had to rush and skip through things because, people let me play through. And I don't typically like that, but I also don't like to wait. So yeah, I have a lot of shorts videos and stuff. So whether it's like this one, let me go ahead and just play it. That's not it. That's not it either. This is the one.
That looks good. That looks so good.
See?
What? That was long?
Sometimes I don't like watching myself.
That was, come on, man.
So something simple, just different shots. Yeah, if you want to go and check it out, Matt Perry Golf, feel free to give it a look. But I also have my credit card channel if you guys want to join that as well. We have a giveaway going on over there. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. In Terra Luna Classic, I guess, in Terra Luna Classic coins. And we also have a reaction channel where we just did a reaction to different XRP prices. That was fun to do. If you want to go ahead and check that out, feel free to check it out. But yeah, got a lot of stuff. Credit card channel is great. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Carl was an awesome cat. When I started watching you, Carl bothered you while live streaming. Yeah, I was just talking to Erica about that. Like, he used to always get up here and walk across. And he would bother me, or he would be under the desk and he would like rub against my leg or lick my leg like he was a dog. And then I would have to be like, Carl, stop licking my leg. And then people would make the joke saying that you have a a child named Carl that's licking your leg, you should probably tell him to stop doing that. But it wasn't a child. It was a, what's it called? A cat. By the way, I only have daughters. What about Daisy? Is she into crypto? No. She's afraid of everybody, so she doesn't get near people. Crypto.com, Raul. I learned how to cost average down because of you, and now my Shib is at 0.00001039. Chronos at 7 cents. Jasmy is around 60% of a penny. Can't wait to see where this next bull run, I guess takes us. Let me see how many people are here on different places. We currently have X that has 0 viewers right now. We have Twitch that has 0 viewers right now. Or 1 viewer. Sorry. 1 viewer on both. You have 100 million Pepe. It's a lot. I have 67 million, I believe. How low do you think Shib and Bitcoin will dip back? You start using previous supports as resistances. So if I look at Bitcoin, because currently is dipping back, it's at 34 right now. So using previous supports, let's actually go back here. I would probably say this level, which would be 31, around 31 or so, maybe pushing the 30 level, because right here, where you have that bounce back, that is 30,000. So you may be pushing that 30 level, but you might use that as a level of support. Previous resistance can be used as a level of support. I know I've answered this, but do you know why the market is moving like this? Did I miss something? So, yeah, I have answered it, but it's because of the speculation behind the Bitcoin ETF, as well as other factors, but mainly around the ETF. Hopefully you can hear me, because I put a noise gate up so that you don't just hear me chewing. I have 520 million Shib. CRO at 31K. 40K Jasmy. And yeah, I'm ready to retire. Open my own business. I have 62 million Pepe. You actually got me into crypto just listening to your channel. Can't say I made crazy profit, but just wanted to say thanks. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, it's not about you just making profit from the start. If you do, that's fantastic. But when you lose, you learn a lot more than if you win 100% of the time. Like if you win 100% of the time, you're not learning what you may be doing wrong. In that moment, you may have done things right by accident, but then you don't know when something goes wrong what to do, so you end up holding just like you did previous, and then it ends up biting you in the butt. You lose everything, right? Or lose a lot of it. So when you lose, you tend to learn a lot from it. I know I learned a lot from it. That's why I set up a profit to loss ratio of 20 to 1. So when I invest in a play, I want to make $100. I have the potential chance to lose $20 5 times. And if I win one time out of that, I end up making money. I end up profiting. However, if I play it, 5 times and I lose 5 times, I lost all that money. But if I play it 4 times and I win one time, I could potentially make profit out of it. However, if I play it one time and win it one time, it's a different story. Yeah, I think I'm tired, guys. I want to stay on here, but I don't think I could do it. I have to. This is the thing. It's like I want to continue, and I feel as though we may see cryptocurrency kind of explode at 4 a.m. It always makes me feel like 4 a.m. is going to be that significant piece to where it absolutely explodes. I haven't bothered to check my investments in a year. 3 Bitcoin, I bought at 14K. It was only at 15K. When did you buy it at 14K? Ethereum at $800. I remember that. I wanted to buy that. And 335 Cardano, 250 Ethereum at $800. That's a lot. And 335 Cardano at $1.05. Matt is just Matt, is eating allowed on YouTube Live? I believe there's a guideline on this. Just saying. Why would eating not be allowed? You might be right. Just call this episode Cooking Show. No, if I really wanted to cook, you would see me cook. If you didn't know, I was a chef for I worked in a restaurant for 7 years. I was a chef for 5 of those years. And I was a sous chef for 2 of them. Just FYI, you didn't know anything about me. Will 34K hold? Let's see. That's what I'm trying to see. It's very close. We are very close. Own 5 restaurants. Let's team up. For cooking? I don't know. I cook all the time. I just made I made a spaghetti. I made a sausage and spaghetti pasta. And did it with some red sauce, which I didn't make my own red sauce, but what I typically do is flavor it up as if I'm making my own red sauce, add tomatoes and all that stuff. And I did that, but I usually make it with a thinned out sauce. I don't really like it when it's super thick. I make it with a thinned out sauce so it does drain onto the rest of the food. And Erica was like, yeah, I'm not used to the sauce being that thin. I was like, yeah, I know, but it gives it a better spread to it. What's the significance of 4 a.m.? Typically, we see like a lot of bullish momentum that happens at 4 a.m. It would be cool if you did a series on how you started on YouTube, equipment recommendations, how you grew your channel, kind of like a starter's guide for people who want to, who do want to do it. Yeah, I hear you. I've always been into that, but there's so many like channels and stuff related to that that I never really wanted to do that. But if people ask me on Patreon, I always tell them like what products I use and all that stuff, as well as some people on Twitter or X. No, I don't think I'm going to stay up. Guys, it's been 2 hours. Let's leave it at that. I can go to sleep and I can get up early in the morning. Somewhere around like maybe 6 or something. Maybe 4 hours of sleep. And then we can see what's happening in the morning. But next time I'll be prepared to go live for 24 hours. If we see the bull market happen, you're never going to see me get off the live stream. Like I will continue to go live and we can talk about a lot of things that are happening. But guys, I got to get out of here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Thank you for joining me late in this live stream. And I appreciate you staying up with me and, working out with me and all that stuff. But I got to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.